Hey everyone, welcome back to Finanzergy. If you're new here, I'm excited to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today, we're tackling an important topic: how to build a $10,000 emergency fund in 6 months. An emergency fund is one of the most crucial parts of financial security. It gives you peace of mind knowing you have money set aside for unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or a job loss. But building a $10,000 emergency fund in just 6 months may seem overwhelming. Don't worry, it's absolutely possible with the right strategy, discipline, and focus. In this video, I'll guide you through a step-by-step plan to help you save $10,000. We'll talk about budgeting, cutting unnecessary expenses, increasing your income, and the best places to store your emergency fund so it's safe and accessible. Whether you're starting from scratch or you already have some savings, this plan will help you stay on track. Grab a pen and paper. Let's dive in. Section 1. Why you need an emergency fund. Before we get into how to build your emergency fund, let's talk about why it's so important. An emergency fund acts as your financial safety net. Without one, even a small unexpected expense can put you in debt or cause significant financial stress. Protect against unexpected expenses. Life is unpredictable. Things break, accidents happen, and emergencies arise. Having an emergency fund can prevent you from going into debt when these things occur. Peace of mind. Knowing you have money saved for emergencies brings peace of mind. You won't have to stress about how to pay for a surprise medical bill or an unexpected car repair. Avoid high-interest debt. Without an emergency fund, you may rely on credit cards or loans to cover emergencies, which can lead to high-interest debt. With a solid emergency fund, you won't need to go down that road. Financial freedom. Having an emergency fund means you can handle life surprises without compromising your long-term financial goals. It's an essential part of financial independence. Once you understand why it's so important, you'll be more motivated to set and hit your $10,000 target. 2. Step 1. Set a realistic goal. The first step in building your $10,000 emergency fund is to break that large goal down into smaller, manageable pieces. Setting a realistic and clear goal will keep you focused and motivated. Set a monthly target. To reach $10,000 in 6 months, you'll need to save about $1,667 per month. This means you'll need to plan your budget and saving strategy to hit that target each month. Track your progress. Regularly tracking your progress helps you stay on course. Use a budgeting app like Mint or a simple spreadsheet to monitor your savings. By seeing your progress, you'll be motivated to keep going. Reevaluate your goal periodically. Life happens. Sometimes you might not hit your monthly target. Don't worry if you fall behind by a few $100s. Just readjust your goal and keep moving forward. Consider a buffer. If you can save more than $1,667 one month, great. Having a cushion in your emergency fund will give you extra peace of mind. By breaking your larger goal into smaller, manageable chunks, you'll make the process much less daunting. 3. Step 2. Cut unnecessary expenses. To save $10,000 in 6 months, you'll need to be strategic about cutting expenses. Here are some key areas to consider. Dining out and takeout. Eating out is a major budget buster. Try meal prepping at home and cooking in bulk to save money. Set a challenge to limit dining out to once a week, or better yet, cut it out completely. Subscriptions and memberships. Evaluate all your subscriptions. Streaming services, gym memberships, online subscriptions. If you're not using them regularly, cancel or pause them for a few months. Platforms like Truebill can help identify subscriptions you may have forgotten about. Lifestyle adjustments. Small lifestyle changes can add up. For example, buying generic brands at the grocery store or switching to a cheaper phone plan can save you hundreds. Utilities and bills. Try to reduce your utility bills by being more energy efficient. Turn off lights when not in use. Unplug electronics, and consider lowering your thermostat. These small changes can make a noticeable difference over time. Limit impulse purchases. Impulse buying is one of the easiest ways to blow your budget. Before making any purchase, ask yourself if it's really necessary. If you're on the fence, wait 24 hours to see if you still want it. Cutting back on non-essential expenses will free up more money for your emergency fund. The goal is to live below your means, even if it's just for a few months. 4. Step 3. Increase your income. While cutting back on spending is important, increasing your income can significantly accelerate your ability to save. Here's how you can earn more money. Freelance or side hustles. Use your skills to earn extra cash. Websites like Fiverr, Upwork, and Freelancer are great places to find freelance gigs. You can also pick up side hustles like babysitting, dog walking, or offering tutoring services. Sell and used items. Look around your home for items you no longer need. Selling clothes, electronics, or furniture on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace can bring in extra money that can go directly into your emergency fund. Part-time jobs. If you have the time, consider taking on a part-time job. Many retail stores, restaurants, and delivery services like DoorDash or Uber are always hiring. Passive income. If you already have savings, consider generating passive income. You could invest in dividend-paying stocks or peer-to-peer lending. This strategy won't give you instant results, but it can provide a steady flow of income over time. Sell digital products or services. If you have a specific talent, create and sell digital products like ebooks, online courses, or printables. Platforms like Etsy and Teachable allow you to sell products without any upfront costs. Increasing your income will allow you to save faster, especially if you focus on side hustles or selling things you don't need. 5. Step 4. Store your emergency fund safely. Where you store your emergency fund is just as important as how you build it. You want it to be accessible, but also protected from unnecessary spending. High-interest savings account. Look for a high-interest savings account with no monthly fees. Banks like Ally or Marcus by Goldman Sachs offer competitive interest rates. This way, your emergency fund can grow a bit while you save. Money market account. A money market account is another safe and liquid option. While the interest rates are typically lower than a certificate of deposit CD, it offers easier access to your funds in case of an emergency. Avoid risky investments. Don't invest your emergency fund in stocks, bonds, or cryptocurrencies. These are subject to market volatility and could leave you with less money when you need it most. Automatic transfers. Set up automatic transfers to your emergency fund account to ensure consistent savings. This way, you won't be tempted to skip a month or use the money for something else. By storing your emergency fund in a safe and accessible place, you'll have quick access to it when you need it most, without the temptation to spend it on non-emergency items. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Finergy for more tips on personal finance, budgeting, investing, and building wealth. Let me know in the comments what strategies you're going to use to build your emergency fund.